I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but I know a thing or two about fraternities and sororities. I watched Monsters University. With that said, let me give you some honest advice on them. For those of you already face deep in Greek genitals, I hope this at least puts a smile on your face. First, you may have noticed these symbols that look like math. These are known as Greek letters, and they spell out the organization's name. There are many reasons why people want to join these. Take for example how in Monsters University, Mike seeks out a family environment away from home. This too is why many monsters, or people for that matter, will wish to join one of these. Looking at the Greek life section of the Monsters University website, you'll notice the myriad of options available at the university. There are many fraternities of all types, and they all stand for different things, as well as different processes to join. Let's look at this one, for example. Alpha Phi Omega. It's the biggest college fraternity in the US. It's co-ed as well. This means that both males and females can join. It has over 350 chapters, spanning all over, including the Philippines. It's a service-based fraternity founded on the Boy Scout oath and law. Now, you may be wondering about how you watch movies and doing service isn't one of the things you had in mind. That's besides the point. Fraternities don't on paper preach about just partying. There's a bigger picture. That's just a fantastic side effect. What brings people together in Greek life isn't just the countless nights of partying, but the efforts of working towards a common goal. With that being said, you may now be wondering how you join such a vague organization. Well, before you do that, it's best to do your research. Most fraternities and sororities will have a period known as rush in the beginning of the semester, where the brothers and sisters of the organization will attract people to join. Ask them for more information on the subject matter. To advance to the next step, known as pledging, you will often have to attend a certain amount of rush events held by the organization on your campus. Pledging, that's a term thrown around very hush-hush in the Greek community. It often contains a certain period of time where you do various things with your fellow pledge class. I frankly can't tell you what this entails, as it can range from signing your name all the way to whatever the organization feels is appropriate. A pledge, by the way, is what you're known as while you're pledging. Why do you do such a process? Every Greek organization will give you a different reason, but it often runs along the lines of building character, teamwork, and tradition. If you're looking to join Alpha Phi Omega, this is no different. But what is consistent amongst most Greek orgs is community service, and APO will preach this. Eventually, after pledging, you will evolve into a brother or sister of the organization. That sounds great, but here's a couple reasons to not outright join. Remember, do your research. Because APO is such a large organization, you'll see people of all kinds, ranging from straight-edge bookworms to people who go to raves and make videos about it. This naturally translates to every chapter having its own unique flavor. This one may be vanilla, but this one may be vanilla with a sprinkle of salt. That just means if you have a friend in another chapter, your results may vary. However, no matter the chapter, they will all be binded by their 3 cardinal principles of leadership, friendship, and service. This means that you'll encounter quite the friendly leader community helping bunch here. Every Greek org will have a similar situation within itself. Also, good organizations will require time and effort of you, so look for more of a reason than to mingle with the sex that you're attracted with. Why join Alpha Phi Omega then? They have over 25,000 active members and over 400,000 total members. That's a lot of people to strike up a conversation with. Giving back to the community is also a great feeling, especially when you do it with those you love. Not to mention the numerous events, such as the National Convention that rents out a giant venue for all their partying needs. APO also tends to have a lot of females, so that's nice. Now, this guide may have given you more questions than it did answers. That's the beauty of joining Greek life. So remember to do your research or reach out to those who are already members to learn more. Or just ask away in the comments. I'll do my best to answer.